The Supreme Court has dealt a significant setback to telecom companies including Vodafone Idea, Bharti Airtel and Tata Teleservices by rejecting their curative petition regarding AGR, Justice Gross Revenue Liability. This petition sought a review of the 2019 ruling that upheld the government's definition of AGR and ordered telecom companies to pay 92,000 crores in dues. The companies argued that there was an error in the Telecom Department's calculation and requested an open court hearing, which the court also denied. Telecom firms maintained that AGR should include any license fees and spectrum charges, while the government included additional elements like rent, dividends, and property sales profits. However, the bench led by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud referred to a 2002 ruling and dismissed the petition, stating there were no grounds for curative jurisdiction. The Supreme Court, in a significant ruling on Thursday, directed the central government to pay disability pension with interest to a retired military officer who lost his right leg below the knee during the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War. The government had argued that the officer was not entitled to disability pension before January 1, 2016, but did not contest the tribunal's decision since he had sustained severe injuries in the war. The Supreme Court clarified that the officer's right to the pension was not challenged by any party. It further ordered that the officer be paid 6% interest per annum on the difference in disability pension for 3 years. The government has been given 3 months to comply with the order. Aam Aadmi Party leader and former Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain filed a regular bail plea in a money laundering case at Delhi's Rao's Avenue Court on Thursday. The court will hear the plea on September 25th. Jain, present during the hearing, expressed confidence that truth will prevail. Jain has challenged the trial court's summons in the Delhi High Court. In response to his petition, the High Court issued notice to the Enforcement Directorate on July 25. The ED, represented by Advocate Vivek Gurnani, opposed the notice, stating that Jain was summoned in July 2022 and only filed this petition after his default bail was opposed. Jain's lawyer, Senior Advocate N. Hariharan, stated that all questions would be addressed during the debate. Jain is accused of creating fake companies between 2009 to 11. Besides him, the ED has named his wife Poonam Jain and several others, including Ajit Prasad Jain, Sunil Kumar Jain, Vaibhav Jain, Ankush Jain, and multiple private companies as co-accused. Jain was arrested by the ED on May 30, 2022. BJP MP and Union Minister Shobha Karandlaje received relief from the Karnataka High Court as it dismissed a criminal case against her. The case stemmed from her statements during a protest in Bengaluru, where she linked the suspect of the Rameshwaram cafe blast to Tamil Nadu. Justice M. Nagaprasanna, ruling on the case, dismissed the proceedings registered at Cottonpet Police Station under sections 123(3), 123(3)A and 125 of the Representation of the People's Act. Karandlaje had made controversial remarks during the protest, claiming that law and order in Karnataka had worsened, with people from Tamil Nadu planting bombs, individuals from Delhi chanting pro-Pakistan slogans, and those from Kerala being involved in acid attacks. The judge noted that a similar case had been quashed earlier and it was appropriate to close this one as well. On Thursday, the Delhi High Court issued a notice in response to a petition from the Union Public Service Commission accusing former trainee IAS officer Pooja Khetkar of perjury. The UPSC alleged that Khetkar submitted a false affidavit and made misleading statements in her anticipatory bail plea. Justice Subramanian Prasad has requested a response from Khetkar, who is accused of misrepresenting facts, to the UPSC. The next hearing is scheduled for September 26th. Currently, Khetkar has interim protection from arrest, which remains in effect. The UPSC claims that Khetkar falsely stated in her affidavit that the Commission had collected her biometric data, although no such data has been collected during the Civil Services exam. The UPSC argues that Khetkar's statements were intended to mislead the court to secure a favorable ruling. On Thursday, the Karnataka High Court reserved its decision on the bail plea of JDS leader and former MP Prajwal Ravana, who's facing sexual harassment charges. Justice M. Nagaprasanna heard arguments on Ravana's bail application and two anticipatory bail petitions related to these complaints. Senior advocate Prabhuling Nawadgi, representing Ravana, argued that the accusations primarily involve Ravana's father. He noted that the victim had worked for the Ravana family for 4 years but did not file a complaint until recently. Nawadgi highlighted that the victim had previously lodged a police complaint regarding an eviction issue and asserted that the current allegations are directed at Ravana's father, not him. The court has reserved its decision after considering arguments from both sides. Samajwadi Party MLA Zahid Beg, a close associate of former Uttar Pradesh CM Akhilesh Yadav, surrendered at the Bhadohi court on Thursday. He was then presented to Judge Sabia Khatun at the CJM court in Gyanpur and subsequently sent to District Jail Gyanpur. Zahid Beg faces charges related to inciting a maid to commit suicide and child trafficking. On September 9, a minor maid at Beg's residence committed suicide, prompting a raid by authorities that rescued another minor maid. An FIR was filed against Zahid Beg and his wife for these charges. When evidence of his son's involvement emerged, he was also arrested and placed in judicial custody. Watch our special programs and share the videos to stay updated with daily court proceedings.